Emotional intelligence is a vital attribute that significantly influences how individuals navigate their personal lives, relationships, and social interactions. People with high emotional intelligence possess a unique set of traits and characteristics that set them apart. These traits range from basic soft skills to more intricate behaviors and ways of relating to others. Understanding these characteristics can help in recognizing and developing emotional intelligence in oneself and others. Here are 11 key traits that exemplify high emotional intelligence, providing a comprehensive overview of what it means to be emotionally intelligent. 1. Self-awareness. Emotional intelligence begins with emotional awareness, and self-awareness is the first form that most people develop. People who have mastered this trait are highly aware of their own emotions, behaviors, responses, triggers, and patterns. These people are aware of their emotional state at the moment and can keep a check on themselves. 2. Self-knowledge. Self-awareness grows into self-knowledge. Self-knowledge is first built as we begin to reflect on ourselves and our personal characteristics, traits, habits, and patterns. We then form a deeper awareness of who we are as human beings, including our strengths, weaknesses, values, and level of integrity. Self-knowledge can be challenging, emotionally confronting, and end up uncovering things we'd rather not acknowledge. Facing this requires high levels of authenticity, honesty, and self-regulation. People who can accurately assess themselves are highly emotionally intelligent. 3. Empathetic. Empathy is the emotional awareness of other people. It's our ability to perceive, understand, and sense other people's emotions, feelings, moods, and perspectives. Part of this requires social awareness and how perceptive we are of social cues, body language, and other forms of communication. But it also requires us to be willing to consider someone else's interests. 4. Impulse control. Impulse control is a sign of high emotional intelligence, and it's essential for modern success. It's an advanced trait that involves your ability to control, regulate, and manage your emotions, impulses, and behavior. People with good impulse control can perform better in social environments, avoid awkward situations, delay gratification, improve decision-making, manage emotional triggers, and maintain emotional balance. 5. Control over thoughts and mental state. Thoughts are tricky little things that can seem to flit in and out of our minds without our control. People with strong emotional intelligence have learned how to exert control over their trains of thought and mental states. This trait influences self-regulation. It can be difficult to build, but it always pays off. 6. Take a moment to think. Someone with good emotional intelligence traits doesn't just spout off. They're able to pause, reflect, and compose themselves. This involves checking our emotions and impulsive reactions and becoming aware of any emotional triggers. It also involves being emotionally aware of other people. 7. Ability to apologize. Emotionally intelligent people can and do apologize for their mistakes. Their apologies are sincere, heartfelt, and meaningful, but not dismissive, fake, or filled with gaslighting. Apologizing and meaning it requires empathy, self-awareness, courage, confidence, and maturity. There can be difficult emotions to cope with as you swallow your pride, acknowledge errors, and admit them to other people. Some people view apologizing as a sign of weakness, when in fact it's a sign of high emotional intelligence and personal strength. 8. Authentic. Personal authenticity is one characteristic of emotional intelligent people. Authenticity begins with self-awareness and self-understanding. These people must be open, genuine, and true to themselves. And they need the fortitude to withstand personal vulnerability. 9. Good with feedback. An emotionally intelligent person offers constructive feedback and is open to receiving feedback from others. Feedback is a tricky thing. Performance-related communication is essential for success, but it can be very sensitive and personal. Providing productive feedback is a learned skill and a sign of personal generosity. Those who are emotionally intelligent understand how to give constructive feedback and are willing to do so. They are willing to hear from others and understand how to manage emotions when the feedback is negative, harsh, and non-constructive. 10. Thick skin. Emotional intelligence is linked to being difficult to offend and having a thicker skin. One reason why is that someone who is aware of other people's emotions and psychology understands when not to take things personally. Another reason is that people with high emotional intelligence are emotionally stable, grounded, and self-confident. Plus, emotional intelligence brings increased situational awareness, impulse control, and social navigational skills. Someone with high emotional intelligence might decide that someone else's poor behavior isn't worth their time and may choose to redirect their energy elsewhere. 11. Adaptability. Emotional intelligence traits like emotional awareness, resilience, and self-regulation lead to adaptability. Adaptability comes into play in relational situations and when handling environmental changes. These people can adapt their social approaches to suit other people's needs. They adjust to changes better and understand how to respond to new environments. Adaptability is a critical characteristic of emotional intelligence for those in fast-paced careers. As we conclude, it is important to remember that emotional intelligence encompasses a variety of traits that contribute to greater self-control and enhanced social skills. These characteristics are not only crucial for personal well-being but also play a significant role in professional success. While technical proficiency and hard skills are essential for career advancement, it is emotional intelligence that distinguishes leaders, influencers, and authority figures from their peers. By cultivating traits such as self-awareness, empathy, impulse control, and adaptability, individuals can achieve a higher level of emotional intelligence, paving the way for more meaningful and effective interactions in all areas of life.